Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Ba'Hashem Waha Rakwa Kadash. Call aloud Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh. All praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, the elders out in New York, all right, the elders and apostles of GMS, all right. Shalom and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there spreading this gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and faith, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures do say. All right, shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. It's the brother Yarmar from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming with an exhortation video, you know, mainly focused toward the brotherhood, all right, and the brothers that are in this truth, and basically how to walk in these times, man. You know, certain things in life, you know, and certain things to set up these elements, man. You know, we walking amongst we in a wicked time, man. You know, certain, you know, just going into how to, you know, basically operate within the elements, within the bounds of the scriptures, you know, as far as dealing amongst the brotherhood, dealing amongst the niggas in the world that you got to deal with, whether it's a work situation or, you know, really that's the only situation you should be dealing with some niggas in the world with anyway. But whatever. You know, basically just on operating within the elements. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. This is Sirach 37 and verse 27. It says, "My son, prove thy soul and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it." Hey, and just either within your daily life, man, that's something we always got to do. We got to prove our soul and see what is good for it. For example, you know, some brothers can deal with you know, drinking. Some brothers, you know, that drink. Some brothers shouldn't even look at the damn bottle, man. All right, some brothers should just hang it up. Some brothers, you know, do the social media. Some brothers shouldn't deal with it, man. Or some brothers don't deal with it. Some brothers can deal with more than one woman. Some brothers can't, man. It's just the Lord set up different spirits, man. And you got to know what's good for your spirit, man. All right. This is Sirach 37 to go into the 28th verse. It says, "For all things are profitable for all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything." Exactly, man. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. You know, basically going back to what I just said, man. Everything ain't good for every brother, and every brother's not the same, and every brother don't have the same portion of the spirit to deal with certain things. But we all, you know, in this truth, how the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh, and he gave us the wisdom to exercise it. All right, through these videos, you know, through the tutelage of the brothers that's over you, you know, you get wisdom and you learn if you pay attention, you know, or just watch examples of how to exercise this wisdom, because everything is not per se good for every brother to do, you know, and that might sway you. And you might find yourself back in the world amongst these elements, trying to do something you're really not built for. All right, we got to be cautious and careful in this truth. This is 1 Corinthians. Let me see. Let me see, Salaki. Give me. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 23. "All things are lawful for me, but not all things are expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not. Let not every man seek his own, but every man another's wealth." So, you know, all things, you know, there are things that are lawful, but some things are not expedient or necessarily edifying. You know, like for example, right? You could be in a sit down. All right, you could be doing a sit down or a live stream or something like that with the elders or the elder brothers. Is it lawful for you to bring out a scripture? Of course it's lawful for you to bring out a scripture, but it might not be. It's definitely not expedient, you know, to speak when an older brother is speaking, and it's, you know, it probably might not even be something edifying, and the older brother the brother who's seeking, you know, might need to really bring that point across, whether you on the line or whether you doing a live stream, sit down or something like that. But you know, everything, when we do these things, we do them for edification, man. We're not doing this truth to be heard or to be a somebody or to build up a repertoire, you know. So it said, let no man seek his own, but every man another's wealth, you know. So it might be things that I can do or liberties that I practice that I might not do it around another brother or around a weaker brother in the faith or something that might make a man stumble. Because it might be lawful for me to do it. It's lawful for me to drink liquor, all right? But I'm not going to drink liquor, you know, around certain brothers or around younger brothers. Or I'm not even going to drink it with younger brothers. But, you know, because we seeking each other's wealth, man. A lot of brothers might not be built up to deal with something like that. All right. And that's just operating amongst the brotherhood. This is Sirach. Let me see. This is Sirach 27 and 12. It said, if thou be amongst the indiscreet, observe the time and be continually among men of understanding. Right? It said, if thou be amongst the indiscreet, observe the time and be continually among men of understanding. Hey, for example, you know, when we on the line, you know, we amongst the indiscreet. We out there in the world. We dealing with the elements. You know, we gotta understand what we operating with, man. Like the scriptures say, we gotta redeem the times, man. You know, you got agents coming up to the camp. Motherfuckers who just trying to infiltrate and be and spy out our liberties and be on nigga shit. You know, so we gotta matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil, man. And hey, we gotta walk circumspectly amongst these elements. Like I was saying, dealing on the line, we know what time we in. We know this man about to come down with great wrath. We know we trying to infiltrate on our job situation. You know, it ain't expedient, you know, on your job to just be quoting scriptures or talking to people about the Bible. Especially not this the truth. You know what I'm saying? We redeeming the times, being amongst the indiscreet, even with these women, man. And for the brothers who deal with a lot of women, man, or them women, that shit ain't expedient, man. But at the same time, you know, I tend, like, if you dealing with a lot of women, man, or a couple women, even if you just dealing with 1 or 2 women or hooking up with some harlots or something, man, you cast a lot before you even go, man. You cast a lot. You probably want to flip a coin and pray and say, how about Shimmy, how shy, you know, heads I go, tails I don't. I'm just speaking as a man and from my experience, man. Because I'm going to tell you something, these women are conniving, man. And like I always say, every woman got a man. It depends on who's asking. So you don't want to find yourself in a slippery slope, man. Even with situations like that, man, you want to redeem the time, man. Because these days are evil, man. We got to know what we're dealing with. That's why the scriptures say, in all thy ways. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it. This is Proverbs 3 and 5. It says, trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. And that's what we do, man. We acknowledge Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua before, you know, we take counsel. You might have to call a brother, or you might have to just follow the spirit, man. Or both. Following the spirit might be calling a brother, but in all our ways, we acknowledge Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, like it says, matter of fact, let me get this. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 16. For she goeth about seeking as such as are worthy of her, showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways of the truth, and meeteth them in every thought. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love. So that's what we doing. We desire this truth, man, and in wisdom and discipline ourselves. All right. And it says, but the point was the wisdom. All right. It meted her, because that's what it's talking about. The wisdom meted the man in every thought, man. We thinking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in all our thoughts before we operate. That's just like, I hate to quote the cliche as thought in the world. What would Jesus do? You know, they use the word Jesus, but hey, what would Yahweh Shai do? What would the elders do? What would the apostles do? You know, we gotta, you know, what would another brother do that you might, you know, look up to or something? You might want to, you know, take those thoughts before you, like the scripture says in Apocrypha, take counsel before every enterprise, all right? And we got to have our mind set on these things. This is Colossians 3:1. It said, if ye be risen with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. So we got to seek things that are above. Ain't a lot of brothers, even in this coming to the time, a lot of brothers falling out the truth because they mind ain't on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They still think it's something in this world that's of value. And, man, that's going to be a quick fucking foot out the door, man, because we ain't got nothing in this world. Right now, we losing everything, man. We taking small losses for the big W, all right? Because these ain't really losses what we think losses. But if you really think much of this earth, you're going to take it as a loss, all right? When you losing your job, you losing your woman, you losing your car or some other bullshit that don't even matter, all right? This is, but basically, man, we just got to be wise in these times. This is St. Matthew 10, and, this is St. Matthew 10 and verse 16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And we gotta be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. Whether it's how we dealing with our living situation, the situation amongst the brotherhood, the situation amongst our job, the situation of how we out there teaching or whatnot, or how we doing these sit downs, the way we word our words, man. Let wisdom meet you in every thought, man. And like, remember what the Apostle Paul said, but I both discipline my body and bring it to subjection. That's when I, you know, preach to others, I myself should become a castaway. Let wisdom meet you in every thought, man. You know, be intelligent, man. That simple shit is dead. That party time is over with, man. It's Passover time. We gotta buckle up, man, and we gotta hunker down. You know, and be wise and be spiritual as possible. But with that being said, I hope this video was edifying. All praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles and to the hopeful elect. I say shalom.